Hello everybody, I'm Commander Pizza and today I will be showing you how to make an RPG game on Scratch. If you saw my last video and you like the type of game it is, then this video is going to show how to make it. The first thing you want to do when you make a game is delete the cat. Always delete the cat. It never exists. There we go. Now you have the character. If you want to have a character that is a circle, but you want to make it so his hitbox is a cube, we can make a hitbox by duplicating the sprite, making a box around the sprite, the size that we want, and then you just delete the rest of the sprite. Now this will be the hitbox. You can adjust the size to whichever size you prefer. And finally, we can start coding. First thing we want to do is drag a when green flag clicked and a forever loop under a show. To control the character, instead of using, we could use when the keys are pressed to move around, but that doesn't work really well. So what we do is just drag an if the key is pressed into the forever loop, and then we add the scripts underneath. Now it's important that you don't make the number too big, because only moving it by 3 changed it so it moves this quickly. If you want something slower, put a lower number, higher, put a bigger number. Make sure to do the change X and Y, and make sure to have the left and down arrow in the negatives. Now, if you want to have walls, all you have to do is make a wall sprite. Just build some walls. Now we have the wall sprite. I'll just name it wall. Now, to detect if you are touching it, we need another forever loop after our green flag is clicked. And then we want to make it so we use an X variable and a Y variable for the sprite only. Make it so put an if touching wall, then go to X and Y. Now you want to set these variables to your X position and your Y position. Now that's ready. If you press the green flag, realize that you cannot move into the wall. This is what I like to use. If you prefer the actual level beneath, if it's not solid, you can just use the background. If you want it to be the walls invisible, you can just make it the same color. Or if you actually want to make your walls visible, which is the better option, just change the color. Now if you want it to switch it so you have the hitbox, you want to make a custom block with run with a screen refresh. Name it hitbox. Now, if you drag this under hitbox here, and you put switch costume to the hitbox costume, then after you've detected a collision, you go back to the first costume. And now it's the same costume. Switches. If you want to make it so that you can change the size of your sprite. Now, to change the direction, all you have to do is add the point direction. I recommend making it so the sprites point towards the right when you make them, so it's easier to orient them. -90 is left, and if we put a forever loop here and we use this, the sprite will point in any direction that the wheel is in. So you can easily tell which direction you are making the sprite point in. Now that that's done, we have a sprite that can turn around and run into walls. That is how you make the overworld. To make it so that you switch areas, you have another forever loop, and here you detect whether or what your Y position and X position is. If X position is greater than 250, go to X -250 and Y 0. Just repeat this for with the other positions. Now that we have a better level, we can create a different level, create some more walls. Now, we go in here and we make a new message. Change level. Now, make a new variable. Make it direction of level change for all sprites. Then you want it to make it so if the directional level change is right, or R, you switch to the second costume. If it's left, or L, you switch it to the first one. If you want to make it so you can have more levels, which you normally want to do, you make a level number for this sprite, or for all sprites, and you can set it to level 2, and to level 1. Now you want to do if it's equal to, if the level number is equal to 1, or the level number is equal to 2, you switch to that. Now on the player, you just change the level and set the direction of the level change to your direction, to R if it's towards the right, L if it's towards the left, U if it's up, and D if it's down. Then you just add this into everything, and you get, and now you can change levels. So now we set the level to 1, and now we can easily switch between the two levels. To add more, you just have to do stop the script at the end, and if you realize that both these, they're both the same, you can even use a custom block. You can name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it switch level. Run with a screen refresh to make it go faster. Now, we want if the current level equals previous ID, then switch to costume name, level, and level hash. Now you just drag in here. The only difference is, now if you want to switch it, the current level is 1, and you switch to level 2, and the costume for level 2 is that. And you just do the same thing in reverse for the other one, and now it should all work the same. And now it works. Switches the level. So that's all for today, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.